Hi, children. Good morning. I hope you've all had a restful evening. Today, for story time, we have the story of The Magic Bed by John Birmingham. There we go. All right. It's a story about a boy and a magic bed. All right. So let's start with our story. Lots of lovely pictures in the story. That bed is far too small for you now, Georgie. Why don't you and Frank go down to the shopping centre to buy a new one? So that must be Georgie. He needs a big boy bed now. They're going to go down to the shopping centre and buy a new one. On the way to the shopping centre, Georgie saw a shop that sold old furniture. Look, Frank, said Georgie, maybe they'll have a bed in there. They parked the car and went inside. There we go. The furniture shop. Right, next page, let's see. Do you have a bed that would be right for this boy? Said Frank. Beds, yes, I do have a little old bed somewhere, said the man. You can see here. That must be the shopkeeper. And he has a little bed. After some time, the man found the bed and said, okay? After some time, he found a bed. The lady said this bed was magic and that you could travel with it. Magic bed that you could travel with. Wow. I wonder what might happen next. Frank and Georgie bought the bed. They tied the bed to the top of the car and took it home. Look at that. The next page. Georgie and Frank cleaned the bed all over. Look, Georgie, said Frank, there's some writing here. It's very faint. What does it say? Said Georgie. It says, in this bed you will travel far. First say your prayers and then say, I can't read the last word. It says M something something Y. Have a look here. I wonder what will happen to the bed when you say the words. M something something Y. What could it be? What on earth have you got there? Asked Georgie's granny. Why did you get that awful old bed? Why didn't you go to the shopping centre and buy a new one? It's a lovely bed, said Georgie. It's magic and you can travel in it. That evening, Georgie got ready for bed early. Gosh, look at that. I mean, I would be excited if I had a magic bed and I wanted to test it out. He said his prayers and then tried to say the magic word. He tried money, matey, mummy, murky. What other words did he try? Molly, Mandy, Millie, messy, minty, mousy. But nothing happened and George went to sleep. He couldn't figure out what the magic word was. How did you get on last night with your magic bed? Did you go up to the moon or up the Amazon? Granddad's asking. It's not going to happen, is it? That night, Georgie went to bed early again, trying to guess the magic word. He must have got it right because suddenly he was traveling the city. Look at that. Goodness me. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Georgie's bed landed in a field. Lots of gnomes and fairies arrived, and then he read them a bedtime story. Goodness me, look at that. Gosh. At breakfast the next day, Georgie decided not to tell anyone about where he had been during the night. That evening, Georgie was off again. This time, he was traveling over a jungle. Oh, gosh. Look at that. You bring the book closer. You can see Georgie traveling over a jungle. Georgie came across a young tiger that was lost. It had wandered away from its parents and didn't know how to get back home. See? No idea how to get back home. He took the young tiger back to its mother and father, who were very pleased that Georgie had found their child. Took the tiger back in the magic bed. I wonder how Georgie knew where the parents lived. Oh, look at that. So happy. One of his journeys, Georgie found a chest full of treasure in a cave. But there were some pirates who were very angry because they thought the treasure was theirs, and they chased Georgie down the beach. Look at that. Chasing him down the beach. Gosh, how exciting. I mean, to have a magic bed. And he only just managed to escape. See, they were like very angry, and he managed to escape in his bed. Some nights, Georgie would go for a swim with the dolphins, which is why the bed was sometimes wet in the morning. Look at that. Georgie would go for a swim with the dolphins. I'm still trying to figure out, guys, what the magic word was. Another night, Georgie gave a lift to some geese that were very tired because they had flown a long way. Then he had a race with some witches. Oh gosh, he's helping so many people, so many creatures, so many animals. See? Then came the day when they went away on their holidays. They waved goodbye to Georgie's granny and set off. While they were away, Georgie forgot all about his magic bed. So Georgie's on holiday now. He's going to go on holiday, and that's him on holiday with his family. And he forgot all about the magic bed. I wonder what would happen when he got back. Let's see. The holiday soon ended and they all came home. There's a lovely present for you, Georgie. It's in your room, said Granny. What could that present be? What could that present be? Coming towards the end of the story now. Georgie had rushed to his bedroom, and there in the corner was a brand new bed. What have you done to my magic bed? Oh, that nasty old bed went into the dump today, said Granny. Georgie raced out of the house, down the steps, along the road to the dump. I think he wants to save his magic bed. He doesn't want his new bed. He wants to go and save his magic bed. Goodness me. He just managed to get through the gates of the dump as the dump was closing. There on top of the rubbish of the skip was his magic bed. Look at that. He's rushing to the dump, and there lay his magic bed on top. Gosh. Georgie climbed up into the skip. He leapt onto his bed, said the magic word, and the bed rose quickly into the sky. Now, if you lie very still in your bed and find your magic word, perhaps you could travel far away like Georgie. So we don't know what the magic word is, guys. How exciting. I wonder if you can find the magic word that starts with an M and ends with a Y. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that story. I'll see you all very soon for the next story time. Bye.